Please work. Please. This would really suck if it didn't work. uh, all this effort for nothing. Okay, all right. How's it going, guys? I hope you can hear me. Hi. Yeah, no intro, no nothing. I just want to jump straight into it. You wouldn't, I mean, I was gonna say you wouldn't believe it right now, right? But I'm actually in Greece. Yes, you can tell by this prison cell that I'm in, as well as the hair, the hairband. I got this for €2. Okay. And tomorrow I'm supposed to be packing to go to Egypt. So this is my last attempt and night to actually do the stream. And I'm just gonna be, yeah, playing some Cas3y Cawlls while I do a bit of packing in the background. I'll actually come outside at some point so I can show you the view. Um, so yeah, I'll
Hi,
stop.
beautiful.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Let's see if we can get that
Oh,
right.
I'm much better now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Much better now that I'm talking to you.
Oh, and if like the audio of the call and my microphone matching up nicely, just let me know as well.
How's it going?
Just jump straight into it.
We're doing better. Go ahead and drink beer tonight. We went over our
Hi, Dr. Khan.
we went over our friend Elton's and supposed to help Elton with his truck or car or something. And of course, Elton fed him beer while he was there, and now he's back here acting like a jackass.
Hey, let's go.
So I got to have a talk with Elton.
Okay.
Have fun.
Actually,
Oh yeah,
I gotta go bathroom. I'll be right back.
yeah, a lot of fun. You're so quiet. How come? You tired?
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So how did your day go?
Fine. Work. How'd your day go?
It was fine until Roy came back from Elton's.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. You get on the phone and it's like you get a little bit quieter.
Wait, well, you wanted to talk.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
I always want to talk to you.
Yeah, I figured that meant you had something to say.
Well, yeah.
Okay. What's up?
Okay. You still haven't answered the question that I asked you about how you feel about me mentioning your name in class.
I don't know what you mean. Like, how I should feel about what?
About me telling them that you're part of my life now.
I mean, okay. That you can't lie to them. I don't know. Or, yeah.
Are you okay with it?
Texting and stuff, so go ahead and tell them if you need to.
Okay. I'm glad you said that.
Well, you said you can't lie in class, so
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I kind of had no choice last Tuesday.
then why'd you ask?
Because I wanted to make sure you're all right with it before I told you.
Well, what if I had said, no, don't mention me to class?
Then I would have been off. I still would have told you that I already did. I would have hated saying it, but
Okay, well,
I kind of, where I have to be honest in class, I kind of get stuck because they asked me what was going on with me and with Jamie. And
what's going on with her?
Hello, I'm back. How's it going? Yes, I'm on holiday. I'm not in prison, I promise. Okay, I just had to go to the bathroom. It's on the other side of the hallway. I'm in Greece. I don't know if you all know that. He's still at it. And yeah, hi guys. Hi Dan Jones. How's it going? Wood Skull, Dr. Khan, Honest. Hello, Honest. Welcome. You're always very much so welcome. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you a bit of eye candy, and I'm gonna take y'all out on the balcony of this room. It's just in front of the most like one of the ruined temples. I'll actually show y'all. Hang on.
Now that I haven't talked to her for 3 days
Nice
now,
contrast to lawn and beauty.
Mm.
which is good.
So what's your class say?
I can also hear the outside. Don't drop it.
Okay. Well, because of the situation that you and I were in before,
What situation were we both in?
with the sting, they
There we go. Hey.
all but two of them had something.
Sorry?
There was only two of them that was actually on our side. I don't really know how to say that.
On our side about what? What's our side?
Our side about talking with each other.
Oh.
And those two brought across good points, though.
What?
And I get really defensive in class too. I get so defensive. They irritate me. But well,
How many people are in your class?
There's 6 or 7 that are in there, not including the counselor.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's the view. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys. Like I just wanted to do like a lawn stream every country and guns. It'd be really fun. Like be the exact opposite of lawn, you know? Yes, Athens, exactly. Yes, that's the Temple of Athena right there.
And one of them said that. Okay, see, the way it is because this is about me. I can talk to you with stuff about me. It's other people in the class I can't talk about stuff about them. So about me, I can talk to you about anything. But one of them said that maybe she's sees something good and thinks she's changed.
Let's see, Temple of Athena. Yeah, not Mount Olympus. I don't know. I'm not sure where Mount Olympus is actually. I don't know. I can't remember where it is. I can't remember. Did we drive past it? I don't know. I can't remember. It's probably another part of the country. I'm not sure.
Not the person that he was back then, and maybe she wants to talk to him.
I've changed.
Huh?
Said maybe I've changed.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Just chill out.
I haven't changed without anything. What do you mean?
No, they're trying to figure out. They were trying to give their opinion on me and you talking, and where you were part of this thing, and that's where I get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them said that maybe she thinks that he's changed, and there might be something good about him, and she wants to find out. And the other one said that.
Oh, hey, Redundancy Department. Sorry, let me start that again. Department of Redundancy Department. Hello, greetings. Thank you. Hey, Weebs, how's it going? Look at, I know. Like, I'm really, like, I'm feeling really good right now.
She knows something about.
Oh yeah. Some part, yeah. You
and
know.
some parts didn't sit right with her, or something like that. And maybe she has her own opinion of things.
Well,
So
my
I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to get any answers out of you. I'm trying to tell you what they said in class. So I don't want you to be defensive about that stuff. I just want you to know what they said.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm not being defensive. Okay.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that you know I wasn't trying to get anything out of you. I just wanted to make sure you know that I was being honest with you about what they said.
Well, what did they say? Like, well, what did you tell them?
I told them that you and I were talking. And the counselor asked me romantically or friends. I said friends. And he asked the rest of the guys in the class what they thought about it, what they would do in my circumstance. And they all gave their opinion.
Wait, is he talking about when he was in like he was mentioning he was dating Casey to his rape class. This is what he's talking about, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard time hearing him. Like
What they would do.
When you tell class, you have to go to the front, like in front of the whiteboard, and present it like a high school presentation.
No, we're over the phone. Because of COVID, we've been over the phone for almost 2 years now.
You're quite a traveler, yeah, yeah, quite the traveler.
Which will be over the phone for quite a long time. Still, because
Can you
of
hear
COVID.
the call well? I can't.
The other guys in the class basically
okay.
gave the same opinion as the rest of them. As those two that was on our side, and the other 5. Well, I kind of think it was the counselor's fault too, the way that he asked the question, because the way he asked the question was, if that was you in that circumstance where a person was involved in that thing, would you want to have anything to do with them after that? The other 5 guys said no.
Wait a minute. So the teacher stood up. So wait a minute. So Lorne stood up in front of class and was. So hang on. So Lorne told a story to the class, and the teacher stood up. Would anybody else like to be part of? Would anyone like to date somebody who was part of the operation to catch you trying to rape the kid? Hands up, class. Who would want to be part of it? And like 5 people were like, nope. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, but that's gorgeous. That's stunning. It's more beautiful than the view. So I'm gonna keep talking about the view, but it's just I can only imagine. Can you imagine? I would. You know what? I know it's illegal, but it doesn't really matter at this point because it's law here. Like I would have loved to have heard him like record those classroom like events. But what they would have said.
And I
Hey,
getting
cheers. How's it
right off the
going?
bat, and the counselor shut me up.
Oh, listen.
I argued.
Sorry, edge of chair. Not edge of chair. Sorry, wood skull. I always say "huh." I know. Like he the way he says "huh" all the time is grating, but I say it like all the fucking time. Like I can't hear shit. I'm deaf, probably.
I'm a little dead. He didn't want me to get my. He didn't want to hear my mouth. So he shut me up, and I told him, I said, really? I said, I've got freedom of speech, and you think you can't take that away too? So I just shut my mouth after that, and at the end of the class, he let me say what I wanted to say.
Oh,
so
took your freedom of speech away.
He did for a minute till I said that, and at the end of the class, he asked me.
Talking, so he kind of did.
Wait, I'm gonna have to rewind it because like he said he had to shut his mouth for a second.
Away, don't you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, he did.
Hold on.
Oh,
so
took your freedom of speech away.
He did for a minute till I said that, and at the end of the class, he asked me.
Talking, so he kind of did.
Huh?
He kind of did take your freedom of speech away, don't you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, he did. Yeah, there was no kind of about it. He did. Which I didn't tell my lawyer about that.
I'll be right back. Hang on. I can't hear it.
That pissed me off.
You violate your civil rights.
Yeah.
Mm.
That kind of irritates me quite a bit. But it's like I'm stuck in a place where I promised Bryce that I wouldn't fight about them. I'd fight with them about being in class right now. Bryce is my probation officer.
Oh.
He's also the supervising probation officer. Usually I have a different probation officer because Bryce is the supervising probation officer.
I can hear you. Awesome.
What's that?
Cool.
They got the big guy on you.
Wait, can y'all hear me now? Like I hope you can. Oh wait, I think I went too loud. I'm sorry. I'll lower my volume. Sorry. There you go. Hey Bartek, how's it going? I'm in Greece. Hey Omega. Hey Last Tank, how's it going? George Glass. We have barbecue flavor. Yeah, we got barbecue flavor. Hey man, don't diss the pizza shapes. Don't diss the pizza shape. Don't diss the biscuits. We can't. Don't diss the biscuits. The shapes. They're perfect. We also have barbecue flavor, chicken, cheese, pizza. Something with Vegemite on it. I don't know. I've never tried it personally because that sounds like, a hate crime. Are you in a line to give Zeus another kid? I know. I mean, hey, listen, Last Tanker. I don't mean to brag, but like, I'm in Greece, right? I'm in Greece. Hey, Outdoor Loser, how's it going? Wait a minute, Outdoor Loser, is that a like you support the Australian people, like? Because Outdoor Loser, that your name feels very reminiscent to the times when I was doing like most of my streams outside, and I would always refer to myself as a loser. And I'm like, man, that feels like it's taking me back. Hey, Jay says, how's it? I am. Thank you. Yes, I am in Greece. Yes, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's
Must be a troublemaker.
Yeah. No,
no clue what freedom of speech means. No.
Moved to a different area. So
he and Amber Heard have something definitely in common. By the way, guys, have you actually been watching a tremendous amount of I've been like getting really into the Johnny Depp case, and holy shit, Amber is, well, I mean, like, she's not my favorite character, but she's just so like out there, and she's like, he abused me, even though it is proven wrong. It is still my freedom of speech to say that he abused me. Congratulate, and that's my freedom of speech. That's it. Sounds fine. Awesome. Cool. But yeah, yes.
Until they find a replacement for her.
Delicious.
Is taking over.
I need water.
Her replacement.
This is just coffee. I need a bit of mix up.
Which
I'm in Greece, by the way.
Usually they don't take very long to find replacements. But this is what brought all my questions today.
Got something as well.
Oh.
What?
Did they say it was weird that I like to talk on the phone?
Jason, the reason why am I in Greece? Well, I heard that Zeus is a bit of a hoe, and I thought maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, Zeus is a bit of a slut. I'm not gonna lie, and we do not slut shame on this channel, whatever it is. Okay, I don't care. I don't care if you're a mortal or a god. It doesn't matter. We do not slut shame. But Zeus seems like he has a good time, so that's it. Are you in Greece to add Lorna and Savior to the pantheon of God? You know what? I had an opportunity yesterday to go up there, and because a whole bunch of people were putting their names and all sorts of shit, like etching their names into the rocks and stuff. And I was thinking, like, what if I put Lorne Armstrong's name into it? It would be cemented in the marble for the rest of time. And I thought, nah, that's probably disrespectful to Athena. But I was just like, but I'm like, man, what a way to get, what a way to get the,
My car.
to get the message.
No, they didn't. I didn't mention anything to them about that.
Oh, that was just your own thought.
That was my own thought. Because,
So what did you mean by that?
it was my own.
That it
Okay.
was a red
Stay
flag?
Gotta stay honest with you. All I could think was, okay, well, she's staying in her car talking to me, not going in her house. So what's in her house that she doesn't want me to be here?
Oh, my husbands are in the house.
My husband's like, nice.
Yeah, a little smart ass. I got two
So
more.
that was the reason, because I'm hiding something in my house.
That was what I was wondering, because
Wow.
that's happened to me before. That's
Wait, what's happened to him before? Hang on. Put this Greek donut away for a second. I have a question. All right. um, so he. Oh wait, he's not talking about Paula, is he? Because if he was talking about Paula, like he called her up one day and she apparently had all her husbands in the house, and he's like he figured it out or some shit like that. Because if he's actually talking about Paula, that would be really really boring. Because I would rather him make up a completely different person to say like, oh yeah, and he just called up the house one day and she's like, yeah, can you call me back because I've got all my husbands and me kids around everywhere. Hang on, let me just press play. I just want to get the cigarette out. Okay, there you
that's why that popped into my head.
Very paranoid thought.
go. Shoes.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
happened to me before. That's why that popped into my head. But
How
then,
many times has that happened to you?
Oh crap!
that's happened.
I'm down to my last 2 cigarettes.
Twice.
Hey, Sloth Cat. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a good. All right. Joke's over. All right, yeah. I'm not actually in Greece. I'm not in Greece. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's a lie. I just did it. I lied because it's my freedom of speech, and I also really needed the attention today.
So 2 times you dated someone who talked in their car.
Well,
That
my dog stepped
husband.
on a bee as well.
Yeah. Well, one had a fiance.
Hello, Sloth Cat.
That I didn't know about, and the other one had
Lying is a lot of fun.
lived
That is true.
with her family.
Well,
Yeah,
so,
I did.
okay, but what were their husbands doing when you were hanging out with them? Like when
I
they
have
were at
no
your
idea.
house, where were their husbands?
I have no idea. Never asked him because I didn't know that she had a fiance.
Or like when you went over to your girlfriend's house, you didn't see any pictures of them up there?
No. This was over the phone. It was over. I met her. This was part of the Church of Cock crap.
Hold on.
There's your problem.
Yeah.
You shouldn't date people over the phone.
Well, I'm not saying that because there's you. Yeah, I shouldn't have dated anybody that was involved in that Church of God crap.
Sorry, George Glass, sorry, your comment right there. There's the loudest drinking you've ever heard on a stream before. You know, I have been told I drink very loudly by my whole family. Everyone thinks I drink very loudly. I can't hear it, you know. It's just like I can't hear it. I'm deaf. But yeah, like I've been yelled at by drinking really loudly. I can't help it. It's just like the way my throat does it. I can't stop. I can't control it. I can't control it, you know. But what kind of meds? I don't know what kind of meds. What sort of meds are we talking about? I hope they're the good kind, the fun kind.
Really,
Hey, I don't know.
that was a terrible trip. And you're saving grace.
Okay. So that's it.
You know what's not a terrible trip? Greece.
All your questions. What else you got for me?
Okay, I guess. Uh, I'm telling you this so I can be honest with you, because I want you to know everything. I don't want to hide anything from you. Okay, I talked to my lawyer yesterday, and I told him
Okay.
the problem that I had. I told him the problem that I had with Bryce. No, with Bryce, with my counselor, and I told my lawyer about you.
Oh.
He asked me if I was nuts.
Boots and pants and boots and pants. Hey, Wes.
It sucks because I don't relate you to the show anymore,
Mm.
and they're relating you to the show.
They related you to the show. Well, I mean, yeah, frankly, they would because you know she's the actress that like played the decoy. Um, I'm surprised that you don't really relate her too much to the show, Lorne. Wait, what was that thing that he was trying to get her to like? Um, what was the thing where he was like accusing her of still being in cahoots with Chris Hansen and just like but even though like why would he still find her hot after all these years, like if everybody in that whole sphere was a haircut. Yeah. I know it's not that ad is beautiful, by the way. I gotta find it again, I gotta listen to it again at some point.
Yeah. I mean,
Ugh.
That
that's
sucks.
I'm just
fair.
so like this is so nice. Just listening to Long
And,
talk shit and get
and
hit,
my brother Richard, I called him,
Oh
and he reacted the same way as my lawyer did.
Mm.
And they think that it
haircut.
might be some kind of setup, but they
Yeah.
don't
Who
want to
else
talk
did you
to
tell?
Roy, Mom, and Paul.
You
And
think it's a setup? Like how? Gonna come arrest you?
I don't know. Well,
This
that's what I'm trying to.
this stream does definitely need a sponsor. You know what? I tried to get Streamlabs to work on this thing, but it wouldn't work. So it doesn't, like it's okay. I mean, it didn't work. It didn't work. But hopefully it'll actually work. The next stream I do, fingers crossed. But yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up, by the way. Just like off topic, but like really, thank you so much for showing up and just like hanging out with me. Just like enjoying the vibe and the atmosphere and like Lorne, obviously talking about him trying to sleep with the actress who played the decoy, who was, funnily enough, 18 at the time of their inception of their meeting. So
figure out is, how can it be a setup? She's 36 years old. She doesn't have anything to do with Chris. She's not hiding anything from me.
well,
But they don't talk to you, and they don't.
yeah, did yeah
Especially
do.
when you told me don't
Goodbye.
tell Chris that we're talking.
Oh, it's cold.
That's the problem I have is that they don't
I wish you were allowed to
know
smoke inside.
what you and I talk about, and they don't know the way that you react to things and and maturity that you have. And they don't know that you really don't have anything to do with Chris anymore.
Well, yeah, we
You know,
just worked on that
they just keep,
couple shows.
yeah, they relate you to the show because that's all they can think about, and they're not thinking it's 14 years later.
Mhm.
They're thinking back then. And see, but I'm not.
Yeah, you see, because Lon doesn't live in the past, obviously. He doesn't live in the past. You know, like, I mean, so what if something happened 14 years ago? He can let it go. However, if it happened 40 years ago, well then, that's some true injustice, you know. Give it a bit of time. This man lives more in the past than that temple right over there. Did you know I'm actually in Greece right now? That's why I can make a reference. Oh boy. Okay, you know, let's just.
Thinking back then, I haven't thought about back then for. I haven't related you to the show for a long time.
Mhm.
I feel so welcome here. Everybody smokes here.
And
It's so good.
but mom, I told mom,
I told mom.
she didn't say anything. She said, other than really. I said, yeah. And Paul, he just says, whatever.
People
Do
walking
whatever you want.
behind
I
me.
don't care, he says.
Mhm.
And Roy said, the past is the past. Gotta leave it in the past.
Kinda.
And that's the way I think too. I gotta leave it in the past. And I told everybody, or the people that were negative thinking about it, I told them, I said, why would you be against me talking to her? I said, she's not the one that did anything. I said, I'm the one that did it. And even in class, I said that. I was pissed. I said, me not talking to her just because she was in this thing. I said, she's not the one that did the crime. It was me that did the crime.
Right.
I said, no way I should condemn her for doing something that I did.
I, w- I really,
Right.
I really wish, I really wish he actually felt what he just said there. Like he actually genuinely felt it. Like 1,000% he still blames her for being participant in that whole sting. Like 100%. He probably would even blame the cops as well. You know. That's all it is. Hi, I'm just up a biscuit. How's it going? I'm in Greece.
That's why I was, oh God, when I pissed it off. Because I even,
Boo said pass it.
what
Boo
day was
said
it?
pass.
Thursday. I called my counselor. So I was pissed. I was on my way back from Scouting, and I was pissed. I kept thinking about it. And I told him, and I said, why on earth would you want me to ask the class that? I, I said, you act like she's the one that did something.
Hang on, let's see if we
I
can get a
said,
better
and it was
view.
me that did something.
There we
So
go.
I'm pissed off at you
That's
for
nicer. There we
for
go. That's
making me
gorgeous.
feel like I shouldn't talk to her because I did something. She said, he said, well, didn't she set you up? I said, well, sure. She's not the one that set me up. She was the actress.
So
Oh.
I just had to play the little girl.
Yeah, but you forget to realize that Casey, if that's your real name, that you said yes to the role of playing the decoy to capture predators. So therefore, you are very much so responsible and owe Lorne an apology, frankly.
Yeah, but you,
Hold on. Wait a minute. Can I just say something really quick? I just realized something. The internet here is so much better than the bloody internet back home. Excuse me. Like, I've I've been surfing the web like the last couple of like days I was here, and holy shit, the internet is so fast. It's so quick. It's unbelievable. I'm just we. You know what? We have worse internet than Kazakhstan. True story. It's ridiculous. It's just nuts. I sent you the commercial link to enjoy later. Thank you very much, Wayas. Thank you very much.
you know, you weren't the ones that
I should open it up.
set me up. That was perverted justice set me up.
Boots
You
and
know, it was
pants.
my fault that I went there.
Oh.
Mm.
And so it pisses me off the way that they're reacting to stuff. What do you
Mm.
want, Roy?
Well, I want raw.
Yeah, a regular biscuit, right? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'll go talk to Sue. I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. I want to jack off. Jesus Christ. You know what? I mean, the way he speaks to, not Ramona. What's this one? Casey. Okay, I lose track. Is astounding. Oh, but he's more like disrespectful to Roy. He's so mean to Roy. Like, I mean, obviously Roy's not a good guy. Like, oh, not 100%. But it's just, he's so mean. Oh man, I can't. It's too much. Wait, where did I go? All right.
No, Sadie's in here.
Why does he want
Yes,
Sadie?
okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
it's important that you know this stuff
haircut.
because I'm sure Bryce is going to wind up having a talk with me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just want you to have a heads up on
Thank you for
stuff.
the link. Oh.
The difference with my trust with you and with Jamie is
Oh, that actually reminds me. Yeah, we've just entered another call. I didn't even realize there was another call. It just sort of transitioned. That was a really smooth transition. But also that kind of reminds me, like a lot of calls with Lorne, start very, very similar, so it's hard sort of like to distinguish. And by the way, I'm doing all of this in chronology, like with the latest Casey stuff. So this is all chronology, like from the start of their chats to the nearing to the end of their chats. And yeah. So yeah, it's a very smooth transition. But I'm just saying in general, can the city be a bit more quieter while I do the stream? It's very disrespectful. And shh, they all kind of like start somewhere in the middle. They always like it's always like you have to pick up the story as it goes along, which is a fun kind. Those are sort of my favorite movies, where they sort of start in the middle or near the end, and then they kind of work backwards, and you're like, oh, I get it.
is completely different because it's like with Jamie, I trust Jamie, but I'm
The
still on edge
chemical
with
agent.
Jamie and always have been.
Oh wait, shapes. We have them in barbecue sauce flavor, barbecue flavor. Very nice. Grease. Oh man. You know what? What'd be really, really fun is if we had in Australia, like the shapes. I don't know if I ever told you about the shapes biscuits, bickies. But like I would like to have like a Greek flavor. I've gone full Greek. I'm very
And
Greek.
with you, I don't have that.
You always have been.
Oh, and by the way, I'm traveling with my mum as well, and she's so rude to everybody here. She keeps saying, "Can you speak English?" Like, no, but she's not. She doesn't say it nicely like that. She's like someone would just start talking to her. She's like, "Oh, speak English," and I'd be like, "Mum, you can't just say that. You can't just like yell at people to speak another language in their own country like that. It's very rude. You can't just do that." It's not kosher. It's not very keto.
Didn't you date her for like 2 years?
Yeah.
Boots
The
and
reason I
sandals.
always
It's in
have
my
been
head.
is because of her
Fuck.
best friend Will being there all the time.
Haircut.
And Will was married to Winnie, and Winnie was the one that betrayed you
Mhm.
for a year.
So, okay. So,
Yeah.
Winnie was me and was married to Will.
Yeah, and I never knew anything
Hey,
about Winnie
Anthony.
even being married.
Long time no see.
Okay. But, so
For long.
you haven't trusted Jamie for dating here for 2 years because she had a friend.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
confused.
see,
Yes.
Jamie and Will left California to get away from them because Will and Winnie got divorced. Because Winnie fell in love with me,
Oh,
and
did
she told
she?
Will that,
Oh.
and she gave had divorce papers delivered to Will, and so Jamie and Will both wound up getting COVID.
Oh,
And
fuck.
after they both got over COVID, Jamie had her voice problem, so she had a friend in Nashville, and that's where one of the specialists was in Nashville. So her and Will went and stayed with that friend in Nashville, and that's where Jamie
that's
still
nice.
lives. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that made her not trustable. Why?
Well,
Because she got COVID. Keep up, KC. Jesus Christ. The internet technicians have to find up the roaming kangaroo street gangs. Man, you know, I mean, that's why I'm in Greece right now. If you haven't noticed, I'm in Greece. Yeah, like the internet there is appalling. Like and the kangaroo street gang, the amount of shit that they pull and produce. My God. You know what? Like not even, you know, like no cap, as the kids say in the US. See, I'm down with the children across the pond. Don't worry, I know the slang. The kangaroo shit is doesn't smell that bad. I've been to the zoo. Okay, it's not, you know, like you can't avoid the smell of shit. No, you can't. Um, you know, wherever there's animals, there's shit naturally, and you know, and like when I went to the kangaroo enclosures, it's not that bad, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, I smell worse naturally. I smell a lot worse actually. I live in Melbourne, so naturally I smelled a lot worse. Hey, girl, Spone, how's it going? Smell making artist lady. Smell making artist lady. What? Oh, smile making artist lady. I read it as smell. Talking about shit, it's all in my mind, you know?
it, she still has
Alpha.
something to do with.
Hey, Wes, I don't know if you're still here, but I've got a surprise for you. Hang on, I'm gonna just move the
Winnie's
camera
sister,
around. Hang on, I don't know if you can see it.
and Winnie's sister wasn't trustable either.
Can you see it? Alpha.
Okay.
So there's just things about that whole
Uh,
group. Because
there we go. Alpha.
actually, a woman named Emma was the one
Alpha
that
buildings.
actually started the whole thing, and she wound
Hey,
up
Scott.
getting other people
Hang on.
involved to catfish me,
Okay. Catfish, Lauren?
and
No, can't
it's
be.
just a whole
Impossible.
cycle of catfish for a few years,
Laugh
and
bringer.
without me knowing what was going on and not knowing who was behind.
Yeah, we got, hey, here to party, how's it going? Oh my God, I just realized you don't have a range. Yeah, there's shapes all over the world. You know what? That actually does remind me. How do I make user a moderator? There we go. Oh, excellent. All right, now you should be moderator. But yeah, we got barbecue flavor. we there's like did I ever tell you? I don't know if I actually said anything, but um we have Vegemite flavor shapes. That's how it is. Do they have hot pockets there in Greece? Haven't I did not even dare to ask. I don't even want to know the answer to that. If a hot pocket is anything like pizza, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I haven't seen any hot pockets actually. What are they? I had a whole bunch of Kalamata olives. Those are really good. Feta and spinach. That's it. Feta and spinach hot pocket. Oh man. Ooh. You know, feta comes from Greece. Feta cheese, naturally.
Behind the whole thing. It turned out that Emma and Winnie were behind the whole thing.
Look at that.
So,
And
Look at that.
how many people have catfished you?
there's
A lot.
actually,
Too
well,
many.
we'd actually say three because Emma was just a friend, but she was the one that was helping to set the whole thing up for some girl named Ramona, which was the first one, and then Winnie, which was the second one. She portrayed you. Then they'd record me.
Naturally.
They'd get me all upset,
hmm
and especially when I was drinking beer, they'd get me all wound up.
Uh,
I'd
their
go
fault.
off on them, and they'd record me.
How
And they'd record the
so?
worst part.
Like, how did they wind you up?
You know, They wound me up um, by having Winnie do stupid shit like doing drugs and or
So
having her
they like
having her
drugged her.
no well she did drugs anyway. I found out after,
Oh, yeah. Well,
but they have her
let's come a
pretending
little bit
like she was
closer
doing drugs right then
to the
and there
camera.
on the phone.
I
They'd
need to
have
be
her
in
act
view.
like she was doing drugs. I'd be trying to tell her not to do them.
How do you act like you're doing drugs on the phone?
Well, it's very simple. Oh, let me explain. So you get like, I don't know, a nose, for instance, and you hold it really, really close to the microphone, to the speaker end of the phone, and you do this. Simple. Boom. Done. That's how you do drugs over the phone. I've not done that before, but just, or you can even make this sound. This is a pretty neat sound. Hang on. What does it sound like I'm doing right now? Oh, that actually, okay. Oh, that almost burnt my hair. Hang on. It sounds, you're right. It sounds like I'm doing heroin. That's exactly what I thought. No, not heroin. Meth. Meth is really bad. Don't do meth. I care about my health.
It's like you're
And I
snorting.
care about all your health too.
Make the snorting sound. Sounds like you're snorting up drugs.
And that got you wound up.
Yeah, because never done drugs. I don't like drugs. Don't believe in drugs. And she was,
Well, so after she did drugs on the phone the first time, why did you continue talking to her?
I, I don't know.
Okay.
Because for a while, she didn't do the stuff for a while. She acted like she was all neat and clean for a while, until
Wait, hang on, hang on.
they got me so that I had feelings for her.
Aha. They got me to have feelings for her. So they manipulated. How do you, like, that's so weird. I mean, not to say it's impossible, because, like, we've all been manipulated at least once in our lives, right? Like, unfortunately, it does happen. But it's just, I feel like people aren't really, responsible how you feel about them all the time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't, I don't know. What am I trying to say? Fuck. Okay. Okay. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But yeah, the car. Oh yeah, the cars here. Yeah, the cars are parked very, very close. Like people walk on the roads like the same. Like there's barely any footpaths here. I got almost hit by a car yesterday. I didn't tell you. Yeah, I almost got hit by a car yesterday because they drive so quickly over here and they park like this, nose to each other, face to face, as some may say, voice to voice, even better. And it's like really it's a thrill. Your stream's 8 minutes slow. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So then she started doing the drug thing. Then it's just one thing after another. They just constantly think up. Yeah, then it was an all sex thing. It was sexual. She was just doing all kinds of
And we all know that Lorne, the sexual predator, is very against the sex. Very, very, very against it.
stupid sex shit, and it was
Hmm.
supposedly because of drugs.
Then why did you let it continue?
Because I still had feelings for her. So finally,
That doesn't make any sense, though.
well, when you love someone, you do things that don't make sense.
Okay,
You
that's
hang
fair.
on.
That's fair. That's fair. As Cersei Lannister says, you gotta, when you love somebody, you act the fool. You tend to do things that are outside your character, right? Like that's fair enough. I get that. But I mean, like, if this person lied to you more than once and was absolutely off her rocker to the point where she's shitting in the tub, I don't know. She shit in the tub. She shit in the tub, like. Good Lord. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. Maybe my standards are very, very high. Clearly, like not shitting on the tub, not a sex offender. Minimum.
when it doesn't make sense to hang on.
She was a drug addict who
You
would
prefer
have sex with
Marmite?
people.
Good Lord, sir.
She,
Scott, what are you
whether
doing?
she was really having sex with
Marmite is Kiwi, and we do not speak of the Kiwi here. This is a Kiwi-free zone. Hey, April, how's it going? Oh, wait. The moment the community, he might join us on the stream sometime. On a stream. Wait, April. What? What are you talking about? Like, are you making a lawn reference? I'm not sure. Are you being no cap, as the kids say in the U.S.?
them or not, I don't know.
Oh,
But you thought she was,
I thought she was, yeah.
and she
smoke egg
pretended to be me.
all over the world.
She pretended to be you. For a year, she pretended to be you.
Okay.
So what did they say when they were pretending to be me?
That's right.
Uh,
Department of
at first,
Redundancy Department.
it was that you had
Absolutely
dance
correct.
school that, and
He doesn't do shit.
said that you owned a dance school, and that they could drive by all the time. And well, Emma said she could drive by at any time and see you at the dance school, with you working or not. And that's kind of how part of it started right there, was because Emma would drive by, and she say she was driving by, and she would call me, and she'd say that she was looking at through the windows of your dance school right now, and she couldn't see you in there. And she said that, well, there was one time that she hung up with me, told me that she was going to hang up and she was going to go in and text you if you were there, and she pretended like she actually went in to see if you were there, and then she came back and called me and told me that you weren't there. And she said that your employees inside said that you hadn't been in all day. And that's kind of how all that thing with the drugs got started.
So does she look?
This is another one of Lauren's like talking story vortexes. I've lost 3 hours. I'm lost. I've been lost for the last 3 hours. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? He's talking about like he looked in a window. Someone said that she wasn't there. Who's she? Probably one of Winnie's characters. I'm not sure. It's all over the place. It's a mess. He's a mess. He's a real mess. He's a hot mess. No, he's not hot. But he's an ugly. He's an ugly mess. Even better. He's ugly and a mess. Two things at the same time.
Look like me?
Y'all, did you see? Oh my God, I have to talk about this. The fucking video of who is. It was the one when Hillborn, Rebjorn, and Blue Boy, the recording, the Skype call like that, or the Zoom call. Sorry, that was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. That is how he looks like when he's in a rage, guys. Like that is something that is a Christmas present I have been asking Satan for months. And I'm like, how does he look like when he's raging? And we finally got the answer, y'all. It's those darn female powers.
How did you think she was
No.
me?
Well, I took Emma's word. Well, they sent me some pictures of you, and told me that just took their word for it by the pictures.
Yuck.
So I knew what you looked like.
So they said
Okay.
I was doing drugs.
Yeah.
I know how you look like, Lon Armstrong, 2022. Oh wait, was this 2021? One of them years. But it's like, yeah, okay, Lon, all right. You just be staring at Kayla's photo for 3 hours at a time, and and then you meet Casey, and it's like, oh yeah, same person. I know how you look like. Okay, all right, well. Ukrainian vacay. It's not Ukraine. It's Greece. Dupé's a fashion consultant. Excuse me. I'm in Greece.
But no, when you anything like
I, if anyone thinks they can trick me into thinking I'm not in Greece right now, you're sorely mistaken. And if anyone tries, I'm this close to throwing a full-blown tanty. Okay, I'm gonna throw a massive tantrum, or tanty, as we say down under in the south, in the deep south. It is very south. And yeah, I'll be probably kicked out of the country at this point, you know. Well, I am leaving tomorrow, so I can kind of do whatever I want right now. Yeah, that's true.
it was very, very sad.
What's that?
Uh,
I don't know what's that.
did you meet her when you realized
Nope.
it wasn't me?
Nope. I met Emma. Emma and her boyfriend Dan. I met them.
Okay.
'Cause I actually invited them to my house. And they came to my house, and I didn't know at the time what they were doing, but they brought a 6-pack of beer over.
Okay.
And
What happened to your house?
What happened to my house?
Hmm.
What do you mean? What happened to my house?
You were living in a house?
Oh, well, no, the trailer.
Oh, okay.
I just consider it a house. It's a trailer house. I hate saying the word trailer.
Trailer
I hate
house?
Yeah, it's using the word trailer. Well, I mean, it could be a $6 million trailer if you really wanted it to be, I guess. It's really good. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, no, that's I'm really happy for you, Lorne.
I, I hate that. Yeah, I hate saying to him that I live in the trailer. That's why I keep
Well,
trying to turn it into a house.
a trailer house doesn't sound better.
Yeah,
It
I
still
don't
has
know.
the
Just the
word
word house.
trailer in it.
It
You know
does
what I
have the
mean?
word
I
trailer in it.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever makes you feel better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes me feel better.
It's gonna be hot
Okay.
tomorrow.
But
So how are you in love with her if you never met? That's where I'm confused.
well,
Nice.
because we'd be over the phone. We'd be over the phone like all the time.
We'd be over the
Yeah,
phone over.
but like,
A hallmarks of a good relationship, I'd say. The one that you never see or meet. You know, I mean, it's quantity time, not quality. I mean, to learn, quantity and quality are sort of the same thing, really. You know. Okay, really off topic, but I kind of like. Okay, hang on. This kind of bugging me a little bit, but I gotta say it. How much cum do you reckon he produces? Lorne, I mean. Nobody else. Not asking for anybody else, just Lorne. How much cum do you reckon he produces every single shot? Because I think he produces probably about 2 drops. Quantity over quality, or you know, no. Remember, it's the same thing. I think it's. But I bet all those sperm are dead. That's what I reckon. They're dead by the time they leave his body. They can't handle it. Heisenberg! How's it going, sir? Yeah, look. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in Greece. I'm gonna shut up now. You know it's gonna get worse. I'm gonna be going to Egypt soon, and then I'm gonna be the exact same. And I was like, hey, by the way, did you know how many?
you never
When I was
like
working.
went on dates or anything. So like,
Keep-
how did you love
No.
her?
Killing extravaganza. Listen, I'm gonna have to block you, just on principle. Someone. Uh-oh. Oh no. Is that police? Oh, what happened? Oh no, it's not police. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't panic. Everybody, don't. Oh fuck! I hope they don't. Okay. All right. and
Spending all that time with her on the phone.
Kiwi, no, like you're okay. You're okay, Kiwi. I changed my mind. You're okay. Actually, no, you're not. Fuck you. Because hey, Faceted Dreamer, how's it going? And hello, Guru, how's it going?
and going
Oh,
through things with her that I think that in my mind was real,
I'm scared.
but
I am angry.
But it wasn't.
it wasn't.
So
I haven't eaten since I arrived to Greece. There's no shapes here. What am I gonna fucking do? I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I, there's no bickies. I can't fucking eat anything, man. Like, it's pizza shapes or nothing. The barbecue flavor kind. The, the barbecue shapes, not both. I can eat both, that's fine. My palate's expanded. It's fine.
you loved her
He's a damn
and
mess.
the
Oh
entire
man.
time she was cleaning.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking at a photo of Lorne's foot, underfoot. The one, it's his underfoot is patchy. It looks like fungus. I'm going to describe it. So he has a very swollen foot, right? It's unusually colored, like in the sense of like it's pink. Why is it pink? I'm not sure. There's parts that are yellow, which again I'm not sure. And why, despite the puffiness of his foot, I see wrinkles. Don't ask me how. It looks like paper. It looks like paper, and he's got this strange fungus growing. Let me turn the lights off. Someone turn the lights. Oh man. Okay, never mind. Don't panic. Okay, it's like this really strange, puffy, kind of like dark underneath. No, no. I didn't say it's a kiwi free zone. I didn't say. Wait. I did. Wait. When they say kiwi free zone, does that mean kiwis are free to be in that area, or is it no? Wait. Oh, kiwis are not allowed because it really depends on how. My stream keeps pausing. Oh, damn. But yeah, no. I'm just saying that like I want to make sure I get it right because I don't want the wrong kind of kiwi in here. There's no right kind of kiwi, but there's tiers. Like there's bad. It starts off at the very top, very bad, and then it goes down to like sex offender. All right, press play. Come on.
And it came with you.
I hope it works.
Yep.
Wow.
I need water. Hang on.
And
Oh,
then
You wanna?
who
I
was
ran out of
you
cigarettes.
said
Shit.
who
What
was
am I gonna
When I
before
do?
invited
that?
Emma over here,
Uh-huh.
huh? When I invited
Sorry,
Emma
I'm
over here,
trying to figure it all out. Very confusing.
it is. It's very confusing. I know. When I invited Emma over here, Emma and her boyfriend, um, I didn't know what they were doing, but they brought a 6-pack of beer over, and Emma was sitting next to me, and of course, Emma had always talked about her tits and her tattoos and all this shit, and I wasn't attracted to Emma.
Kids with
Emma was married
tattoos.
when I first met her, but
What does
because of her
what does this
obsession,
have to do with anything?
well, because of her obsession with me, she wound up doing drugs and losing her son because she got so obsessed with me and hanging around the wrong people. And
But
she got a
they
divorce from her
all but
husband.
you said okay. Continue, sorry.
She got a divorce from her husband, and her and Dan wound up being boyfriend and girlfriend. And Dan was in this same Church of God thing as that Emma was in.
So
And
then
but then
how do you know any of that's true?
I don't for a fact because I never did research on them. I took their word.
So none of that could be true. You
Yeah,
could
none
be
of it could be
happily
true.
married and everything.
Yeah, could be. I mean,
Probably is.
probably they're messed up. Period. I mean, the whole thing was messed right up. But Emma and Dan showed up here and with a 6-pack of beer for me, and Emma had a tank top on, and she had her cleavage showing as much as she possibly could. Wanted me to see her tattoos and all this stuff. And I'm like, it looked terrible.
Why does
But
that matter?
she was
Disgusting.
always talking about her tits and her tattoos, and well, Dan was across the table from
Okay,
me.
but
Hang on.
what
He
does
had his
it
phone up
matter though? I keep asking, and you're not telling me why that matters to everything
because
else.
it, it, it always irritated me that she did that because I considered her a friend and she was always trying to hit on me and I didn't like it. I had always told her not, don't do it, don't hit on me because you're just my friend. And she had always done it, and that it
Right,
irritated
right.
me.
Okay, but why is that being? Why are you mentioning that? Like,
Because
what
they
does that
did
have
that
to
for
do with
she did it for
the
a reason.
other girl who was like catfishing you and doing drugs or whatever?
Because Emma and Winnie were friends. Emma and Winnie and Dan were all friends.
Oh, okay.
So they were all doing this catfish thing together. And when Emma and Dan were here, Dan was sitting across the table from me recording me when I didn't know it.
I'm not going
They
camping.
were talking. They had brought gifts
Failure
that
or
Winnie had
failure.
wrapped up for me. And
Oh man, I mean, okay, I'm sorry I haven't said anything for the last couple of minutes, and like, am I too loud? I feel like I'm too loud. Hang on. Okay, um, he has the audacity to lie, to like fake complain about seeing like Emma's tits is preposterous. First of all, it's absolutely ridiculous. I can't. It's mental. It's psychotic. And he's like, oh, it looked terrible with her tattoos, and it's like, you shut the fuck up, Lord. You'd smash in a beat. The only reason why you didn't is because Dane was there. So that's what you get. Oh, hey, voice to voice. I love your name, by the way, and I love your use. The what do you call it? The DP. Yes, the display picture of yours is Justin Timberlake. Very fun, very fun. A pint today. Well, if you need more proof that I'm in Greece, look at this Vicus water brand. We don't have this in Australia. So, Punk Pansy, how's it going? Welcome. I'm in Greece.
Like what?
I can't remember what it was
Two
now, but she
drips.
did a terrible
Oh my
job
God.
wrapping it. And it looked like a 2-year-old wrapped up. Seriously, looked
Oh,
like a 2-year-old wrapped up.
Good Lord.
But the whole thing was just so screwed up. It's hard to believe that I didn't catch on to what they were doing.
yeah. Seems like you should have figured that out.
Yeah, but when
Or
I did
like
figure it out,
when she was pretending to be me and doing drugs. That was during like the beginning, right?
yeah. Well, that
So
was
then why did you
actually
still
about six
talk to
months.
her?
It was actually about 6 months after.
Hi.
Not a very
About six
long
months.
time.
I'm
Yeah,
going back in.
not a very long time, but
Okay.
I was also
Well,
spending a lot of time with her on the phone.
okay. So what did them coming to your trailer have to
Too
do with that?
cold.
I'm just trying to make sense of what you're
Where's my...
saying, because you kind of seem all over the place.
It's because trying to remember the stuff. It's the whole thing just is all over the place.
It's a long
Like
time
sporadic
ago.
memories of it. But
So
Dan was recording me. He was sitting across the table from me, recording me, and I didn't know it.
so
That's
why
the stuff that they would do.
did you continue to talk to someone who lied to you and tricked you?
I don't know. I ask myself that now, but then back then I think part of it was because I still had feelings for Winnie, and
But,
Emma
but
was
she was
connected with
pretending.
Yeah, she was pretending.
So you
They
basically,
probably didn't mean to record him. They probably didn't mean to record him. I'm just saying that. I mean, it could have been just like an accident or something. But yeah, and the fact that he still talked to them, shit, like it's mental. It's psychotic. But yeah, it was yeah that he's just too much. He's just like well. And by the way, it's I mean I'm not mental here, am I? But like I mean you don't have to answer that question. What I have a hard time like the way he tells stories is mind-boggling. It's so like oh wait I know it's been said 100 times, but he is so exhausting. He is. Hello, Jeff. How's it going? But yeah, I can't understand him. I can't. It's hard to get a thought. Like he does. His mouth works faster than his brain. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Basically had
I was.
feelings
I
for
gotta start
someone
packing.
who didn't even exist.
Yeah. But see, I wasn't pretending, so my feelings were still there.
Oh dear.
So it was like I was holding on to something that wasn't real, but it was hard to let
Yeah,
go of it.
but you get what I'm saying. So when she was pretending to be me, and then you found out she wasn't me, basically the person you fell in love with
Wasn't
didn't
real.
exist the entire time.
Exactly.
Right. So then why after that did you continue talking to her after
Well,
you found out that it wasn't me and she didn't love you and everything she said was just made up?
because
Answer me that,
then her
Lorne.
sister started in on me. Her sister wanted,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
How many women attempted you?
It was fucked up. I'm telling you.
Well, so after she
See,
lied to you,
Barbecue
why
flavor
was
shapes. Barbecue flavor shapes. What are you doing here? Hey, um, barbecue shapes. I'm I miss that. I miss that so much. I just wanna go back to Australia really really quick so I could like pick up a box of barbecue shapes. Man, we don't have that here. We don't have that here right now. It's so sad. But hello, and barbecue shapes. Just really quick, just like off topic, but like I want to explain myself really quick. Okay, so in Australia we have these type of bickies that they come in different shapes. That's what they're called shapes, right? And the barbecue flavor ones they come in like a hexagon, and it's very very pleasing. Wait, is it a hexagon? I think it might be an octagon. No, it's a hexagon. It's a hexagon, and it's just and there's like a green and red kind of flavoring on top of the wafer biscuit, and then there's a shapes one which are like my favorite. And then there's barbecue flavor in terms of favoritism, and the pizza one they come in another shape. It's also a hexagon, but it's like it's like a longer hexagon with also similar flavorings. So the color anyway. Yeah, that's what a shape is. And hello, Pug Pansy. Oh, thank you. That was a fun stream. Like I it's just oh my God. Like Lorne Lorne has this power. Like I remember just feeling so lost halfway through the call because he's talking. It's like he's not speaking English. I have a better time understanding the Greeks outside. Is that mean to say? I'm not sure. But there you go. That's how I feel.
her sister all of a sudden not also be a liar?
then I don't know. They seem so different the way that they talk. I don't even know if she was really your sister.
Oh, you don't, do you?
And you dated
It's just
her
something
too?
huh?
Huh?
So you thought you were dating her sister?
I started to for a little bit.
Why would you
That didn't
date
work.
your girlfriend's sister?
Yeah, it's pretty dog Lorne.
Well, because that was messed up.
Kind of messed up, don't you think?
Yep.
It was very messed up.
Well,
whole
like
thing
what
was
you
messed
did. I mean, like
Yeah,
dating someone's sister.
Well, yeah, it was. But I was messed up at the time too. So I didn't know
Oh,
what to think and
he
what to
was messed
believe
up at the
and
time.
who to believe
Everyone,
and
stop.
how to believe.
Everyone, hang on a minute. Are you telling me right now that Lorne was messed up at the time? Only that time that he was messed up when he was okay. Not when he decided to. So let's just break this down for a second. The one time he fucked up, in his mind, according to him, when well, I mean, other than the sting, when he never meant to get caught, right? Um, was when he supposed girlfriend Winnie, oh fiance actually, no, it was even more important that fiance was dying in the hospital, and then he gets an opportunity to mess around or date, in his mind, Deborah. So, and then he, of course, he breaks up with Winnie, and she basically saying like, "Oh, I want your blessing so I can date your sister because you're dying and all that." And then the moment he's legally free of that obligation in his mind, Debbie's like, "Nah, I don't want to date you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where we at?" He was fucked up at that point. Okay, let's just keep going.
Believe anything in, and I was messed up with everything that they were doing, and I was going along by what Emma would tell me, and that it was just it was a very messed up situation, and it's like Jamie. I knew Jamie knew them, but I had only talked to Jamie like one time or maybe two times. I think I had talked to her during that whole thing with Emma and Winnie and Debbie, and during that whole 2 years. And then the next thing I know, well, after I'm done with Winnie, well, Jamie's interested in me. But Jamie's the only
Shit.
one that was
Fuck off, Lorne.
honest with me about anything.
Fuck off, Lorne.
And she's the one that sent me her ID.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the thing I didn't tell you about Jamie is the thing that I wanted to keep a secret
Okay.
for the time being
Oh.
was she has notoriety. She has some notoriety,
Okay.
and
Like,
it's because she's a porn
you
star.
spot in a sting?
Oh,
Yeah,
she's a porn star, eh?
and that was very hard for me.
Why?
Very
I
difficult.
bet.
Well, because it was hard for me to think about her going out and having sex with somebody else, and then coming back and telling me that she loves me.
Okay.
That's a very difficult thing for me to grab onto. But she was always I could always trust her, but I've always been on edge with her because of her having a connection to them.
And so after you started dating, you became a porn star?
Hell yeah.
No, she was a porn star before. Long
Before she met
I
me.
started dating.
Okay. So then why did it bother you?
Well, because now I was with somebody that was sleeping with other guys. And then she came
Well,
back and told
yeah,
me
but
she
you
loved
knew
me.
that.
I know, but it didn't bother me before, but when I got with her, it bothered me.
Oh God. What the
That
fuck,
poor
man?
woman.
Yeah, she's really a nice person. She's a very nice woman, and
Yeah, that's terrible that he liked you and dated you, and then in the middle of your relationship, you just decided you didn't like her job.
yeah.
Oh, that poor woman.
I know. I
Oh,
know. I even brought it to counseling, to class, and I asked them if I was wrong in feeling that way.
Well,
They
yeah,
thought I was
if
wrong
she
in
already
feeling
had
that
the
way.
job.
I know, but it's such it's a difficult thing for me to handle.
Mhm.
See,
So,
there's part of me that knows that I'm wrong about it,
a
and
part of
that
you
I should be able to
knows
accept it. But with the
that
way
you're
that I
wrong
felt
about
about
it.
it,
Okay.
it made it harder
Okay.
to accept it.
yeah, I guess you should have thought about that before dating
Yeah,
her. Hmm.
yeah, I should have.
Confused by these cats that she said they upload stuff to the internet.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they would upload it onto I don't know if
Onto
the
the
stuff's still
YouTubes.
there now or not, but
Oh, did I get everything?
they would
Well,
upload all kinds of stuff on
I
there.
just wanna, to be honest, I'm kind of curious about the, the whole thing pretending to be me.
Yeah, I don't think that stuff's on there anymore. I think that's was
Mm,
taken off a long time ago.
same.
And I'll tell you something that that I think might be true is that if Winnie and Debbie are sisters, then were supposed to be getting checks. Now Debbie didn't pretend to be you. It was Winnie that pretended to be you.
The
But
stream.
from what
Oh, wait, the stream seems to be really smooth. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, because I did notice that there was a bit of a delay. I hope it's all kind of caught up. It's because I'm inside. I'm gonna have to go downstairs soon-ish, to pick up some smokes. So what I'm gonna do, like not now, like within the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna try and fix the angle so you guys can sort of see the nice view in the back. And and then while I run down and then come back up, and I'll have the call playing so you guys can sort of like enjoy the entire vibe. You could probably even hear me downstairs yelling at the guy, be like, "Give me smokes!" Lorne's explanations are boring, tiresome, and random. Yeah, lacking any concrete information that would genuinely answer any questions. His sort of storytelling technique is incredibly useful for interrogations. Seriously, that would be great if he was being interrogated or even close to, yeah, interrogated or like he was being tortured, for information. I can the Inquisitor would be like, "Oh my God, I can't listen to this shit anymore." You know what we all need to do? We all need to learn how to talk like in the off chance that any of us get captured by the police and interrogated or captured by enemy forces and tortured for information, learn what Lorne does. Learn what he do. Good advice, I think.
what I understood, they were supposed to be getting checks for like $9,000 a month from some I don't know what it was, some inheritance or something.
Ha!
So
Well, that could all be made up.
if that stuff is on there on YouTube still,
On YouTube?
then you can definitely file a lawsuit because that's shit. I know I've run across some stuff when I was going through doing all my research when I was incarcerated. So I was in the law library just pretty much every day when I was
He was in the law library?
incarcerated.
What the fuck? What a
I
wanker.
was doing all kinds of research on everything.
Just go on the Google
But
and Google it,
false
Lauren.
impersonation, I
Who
think,
goes to the library
is
these
what that
days?
would
Come
be
on.
under.
And I want to hear them pretending to be me, just to see
Yeah,
my own
well,
curiosity.
have a lawsuit.
What else?
Well,
That's something for you to think about, though. That's not anything I can do about it.
you don't know where those calls are
With the
that
what
they're
is?
gone. The calls.
I don't know. They might still be on there.
Mhm.
They might still be on there. I don't know.
Oop.
Because I haven't been able to go on. They haven't allowed me to go on YouTube. They got my PC blocked.
I think I got everything. Um,
If you want to go on there and look, you can go ahead.
Mhm.
It's up to you.
no.
Yep.
We definitely have a lawsuit though.
You have a lawsuit, Lorne.
We have a $10 yard sale every year on this road, and people have shown up here at the $10 yard sale just so they can get pictures of me.
Fuck me.
I had one guy
Jesus.
stop by when we didn't even have a yard sale, but somewhere along the way he heard that about me having a copier, which now I know that he heard it from Emma and them.
Emma and them.
Because I told Emma that I used to go to an auction. I wound up getting 2 big industrial copiers, and I got them for like $3 each.
Holy shit.
And
So you're like famous in your area.
no, there's not many people in my area know anything about it.
I'll be right back.
People up here don't pay attention to it. Like in California and all the other states, they don't treat me like I'm any different than anybody else. I can walk out in public and people don't recognize me. Out in California, I can't say that for sure.
Mhm.
Because
Paparazzi just follow you around out here.
Yeah. This one guy showed up one day to buy that copier, one of the copiers.
Was he from like a tabloid?
He was had something to do with the Church of God. I know that. But he pretended like he had a business and had a business partner, and he pulled up and he asked me about the copier, and so I told him, I showed him the copier, and I said, "You want it?" And he said, "I get it really cheap, so if you want it, I'll sell it to you for $20." And he went through the whole thing of getting the copier out of my house and outside, and had his hatchback open up on his van, and decided that he wouldn't be able to fit it in his van, so he pretended like he was texting his business partner, when actually what he was doing was taking a picture of me. And he took and put that on. Then he took and put that on YouTube.
You know, it's on YouTube.
It was. I don't think it is now. Emma said that she had it removed. So I told Emma what happened when it happened, and Emma said she looked for it on YouTube and she found it, and she said that she had it removed. So, and I've never been able to verify whether it's removed or not.
But I mean, who cares, right? Just a picture.
Huh?
But it's just a picture, so who cares, right?
Yeah, it's just a picture. As far as I know, it's just a picture. That's what Emma told me. It was a picture, but I knew that she was talking the truth, because it was before. Actually, I didn't even tell Emma about it before. She mentioned it to me. I told her that somebody was.
Hello, I'm back.
Had stopped by to
you can go back outside if you want. Just let me know.
She described the person to me, and I said, "Yeah, how did you know what he looked like?" And she said, "Because he put the picture online. He put a picture of you online." She described his vehicle, something about his vehicle that she described. So I can't remember if it was a video or a picture. but she described it so it was. I knew that it was somebody from there that took a picture of me.